Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm setting up my planner again for the week. It's been a very busy weekend of lots of videos and things for you guys, so I hope you're as excited as I am for the week to come. Let's go to June in the monthly section. I am loving this front page for June. I think it is so pretty. And I've just put the paperclip here to hold the die cut on because I don't want to stick it in, but also it helps me just find June very easily, of course. I've been through most of my planner and my phones to find out all the things happening this week, but first thing I did was come here and see what was happening in this week of June. This is the week of the 15th, and there's only this one meeting on the 18th, which is our I&D meeting. So I've written that one in. I am keeping track on these three things as part of the things that I've put in my to-do list, and these things are chugging along slowly. Not as good as they should be, but better than they usually do, I guess. We've got a couple of to-dos here, and they are also in that list as well. My analytics I can't do until the end of the month. That's what the rest of these pages are. I have written down to show you my May analytics and how that turned out, just to maybe give you an idea of what I do at the end of each month. So that's all of these pages back here. So if you do want to have a look at that, let me know. I'm more than happy to show you. And then I've got my review page here ready to go. So let's have a look at last week. Look, let's be honest, I didn't use my planner as much as I really wanted to. And I really still can't figure out why. The life in general is just crazy busy, but work in particular is really busy. And I hate that word busy, but anyway, I've been through this section, and I only went through it today actually to see what I did and didn't get finished. So you can see hopefully here, I'll zoom you in a little. I've gone through and ticked off the things that I did do and migrated with the little arrow the things that I didn't do. Just having a coffee at the same time. And you can see in my personal section, there's only one thing I did, which was the prescription, and that's because I needed it, let's be honest. So all of that can migrate across. What I can say is that I really like this layout. I think this is really helpful to have this section, and I like the way it's decorated as well, which is always helpful. I didn't use this side or the back at all. And then the fold out, look, I think it's beautiful. I really like it. And I don't know, this day I had off. I planned on this day, so it was only Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. And this is today, it's Sunday now. Yesterday was just busy all day doing all of the videos that I mentioned. I think I did 6 videos yesterday, plus I also hosted the Plannery Jammer event too. So I was actually doing my photo shoot through that session, that 3-hour session. So it was actually pretty cool. So for most of the week, the planner kind of sat like this, and I seemed to ignore this page completely. I did get the things I had to get done. But you can see there's a few things that I did migrate as well that I haven't got done. So would I use this fold out again? Yep, absolutely. Am I going to use it this week? No. I have a little idea for this week, nothing different to what I've done before, but I wanted to go back to a week on 4 pages, which is kind of what this fold out really was, but in my old grid fashion. So I'll just grab 3 pages out of here. I think that's what will cover it. So what I want to do is my old, like a focus, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 2 spreads basically. And one of the reasons I think is because I kind of want to have Saturday, Sunday separate but together, if that makes sense. So Saturday and Sunday here. And then I do like a this week focus kind of thing, or a large to-do list. And the other thing is I really wanted to play with a whole bunch of different stuff and not a kit. So let me show you the things I gathered together. One is this washi tape. I'm pretty sure this is Kiki K washi tape from the Christmas, like the Advent box that they did. Anyway, I think you can tell what it is without me unraveling it. But it is just pink with the rose gold kind of starburst pattern, and I think it's almost kind of meant to be a snowflake, but I just quite like the pattern. And I'm kind of going with warmish tones in the rest of this stuff that I have here. So I might turn this over because some of the reasons for some of this stuff starts with well, with this, which is, you probably haven't seen me receiving this in a haul video yet because I only filmed it yesterday, and I think this video will go up first. But these are Days of the Week stickers from Barney and Moon, and they have a pink foil. And at the same time, I just picked up some pink foiled date covers to go with it. So I wanted to use those. Also, I picked up this and some other stickers from Blush Budgie, which is a new shop to me. So this is a girl very, very busy at her desk. So I wanted to use those, and you can see those colours go very nicely together. And what else I have here with me is just stuff. So I've got some Pumpkin Paper Co. grocery stickers. I have my May Paper Co. mild liner stickers. I just thought they'd be nice to scatter about. I've got this really, really old sheet from Proud Planner, which I don't know exists anymore actually. And I had two of these, and the other one I've used most of. But I just like the coffee cups and little hearts and things. I thought that could be nice. I have this kind of plannery sticker sheet from that planner girl that I wanted to use. And she also had these note stickers, so I grabbed those as well. Then I have my stash of weather icons from Luscious Labels. I wanted to use those as well. And also from Luscious Labels, I have the Planner Friends Make the Best Friends stickers that I wanted to put in for our Planner Jam event. I have these stickers from Mockery. It's a payday sticker. It just says Riches Bitches. So that's payday this week. Yay. Pretty sure. I have these little backpack stickers from Arabea. I think they're adorable and they kind of fit this whole colour scheme. I've got some watering plants stickers as well. Then I have a couple of freebies. These rainbow freebies from Barney and Moon that I got this week. These pink foiled hearts are fabulous that I got from Luscious Labels this week. I have these cute little unicorn stickers from Marshmallow Studio that my friend gave me. These ring circle sticker thingies from Luscious Labels. I thought they might be useful for a to-do list maybe. But I also have these rose gold foiled bows from Monique Plans that I thought would be good for noting meetings or something. And this little die cut of this fabulous girl on her way to work. Well, look, she's got flowers, but that's okay. You're allowed to take flowers to work. So that's kind of the stuff I've gathered together. I have a couple of other bits and pieces here that might be useful, but I was just, you know, every time I do my plan with me's, I sit down here and I have my kit, if I'm using a kit, and I just kind of do what the kit says, if you like. I never really look through the bits and pieces that I actually have in my stash, you know, all these kind of separates. And I feel like the separates are the things that we love because they're different and they're fun, and you know, I think I'm gonna go the blush pink. So I thought, well, why don't I sit down with my stash? So I got all of my what's the word, all of my sticker albums out, and I went through them all on the couch while I was watching a show. I'm watching, what did I start today? I think it's called Another Life. Katie Sackhoff is in it, and she's the captain of a ship going into space to save the world. So while that was starting, I grabbed all of my stickers and went through them all, and I think I kind of started with this sheet that I'm using right now in mind, because I wanted to match everything else back to this in a way, but also just pull in some things that are kind of favorites. So yeah, that's my thinking behind today's plan with me. I do like to sort of let you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't like to just stick stickers down for no real reason. I kind of like the idea of having a plan, although I don't always have a plan. So I've got this one here that will be my this week. And actually I might have to go and have a look through my stickers and see if I can find a this week's script. Otherwise I'll have to write something myself, which is never fun. Okay, so I think I'm just going to use the pencil lines for the moment. I think at the end I can decide if I want to make that into something more or not. But I think for now I just want to have a clear divider for me, and we'll see how it looks once the stickers go in, whether I really want to continue that or not. Okay, so there we have all of our lines drawn in. So let's grab Monday, and I'm going to pop it at the top of the page, and I'm going to use the grid line rather than the drawn pencil line to mark where my column is, even though that actually makes it less than a full width of a box. Let me grab this pink one. I may be changing my mind here. So if I was to put that there, actually no, that's fine. That makes perfect sense. Cool. So that'll be my this week sticker. Okay, so a lot of things have happened. I've changed the battery in my camera for starters, and I've also erased the lines from the center. I actually decided I don't really need them. The grids are kind of exactly the right size for the boxes, almost, so I just went with that. And then I found these stickers from Live, Love and Craft Paper Craft. And there is a this week here, plus there's lots of other cute ones that I might be able to use as well. These look to be a very pale rose gold or a pale pink champagne, not sure, not exactly this pink on here of course, but I don't mind at all. I just like that it's a nice pretty script and I don't have to write it myself. So I'm gonna grab, they're so tiny, so cute. I'm gonna grab this one and just put it across this little box. They must be made for some mini situation, not quite sure what that's for. Okay, so that is that. And then I have my meetings mapped out, and surprisingly there's not a lot of meetings this week. I think maybe people are starting to realize they don't need to have so many meetings. So I thought I might use these for actual meetings, and then I'll do something else for a to-do list. So on Monday morning there's only the one, but I'm thinking, and there's only one each day that there is one, if you know what I mean. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm going to put 2 on every day, and that I'm going to separate them out a little bit just so I can put a meeting that is definitely on, and then leave space for something else that might pop up if anything pops up. You know, these things happen. So yeah, we'll see how we go and whether this works for the week. I am still quite liking the concept of my dailies. I didn't use them as much as I would have liked, but I am going to keep using them this week, or at least intend to use them this week. And I thought what I might do is set up, or like put a little deco on a couple of days, even if it's just Monday and Tuesday, but I am quite tempted to do the whole week. Although actually I don't know if I've got the whole week printed. So that will help me decide, won't it? Super easy to print and cut though, so it's not that dramatic. These are so cute. I haven't used these before, so I picked these up from Monique Plans. She was at the Melbourne Planner Market last year, and I grabbed them then. I think that was the first time I'd ever used anything from Monique Plans. I'm going to leave Saturday and Sunday for the moment. I'll keep the stickers just there, so that if I do want to use them, I can. In fact, I might just move Saturday and Sunday to the side for now, and we'll just work on the front half of the week. Now, I do have a pile of things I need to focus on this in the this week's section, and I'll just show you. I've got this piece of paper out of the back of my KikkiK note paper at the back of the planner that has the schedule for the week and then all the to-dos. So you can see it's lucky I haven't got many meetings because there's so much to do on the other side of the page. Okay, so remembering this week there are no full boxes. I only have my collection of things that I have here. So I'm going to head straight for the coffee, and I'm going to put a coffee cup. I'm going to put a takeaway coffee cup on Monday, like I usually do. And I might grab one of the coffee mugs as well. And I'll pop it over here on Wednesday, because by the time we get to Wednesday, it's really, you know. And I might use it on the weekend as well, so I'll just pop it up there with the weekend stuff. I'm gonna just skip around a little bit before I go any further and just put some washi down. I do really want to use this washi, so I'm just going to run it across the bottom, and I'm going to leave it the full width that it is. Yes, I am. Okay, so there we have the washi in. I think it really ties in really beautifully with that, the headers at the top there. So I need to do a grocery shop for sure on Monday. So I'm going to take one of my little Pumpkin Paper Co. girls and put her on Monday. Now, normally I would probably, if this was a kit, I'd put her over a box, you know, so I could have, but I'm not going to do that this week. I'm thinking I'm going to pin this girl here just with a paper clip. Not sure, haven't quite decided. Maybe on the weekend instead. I'm just going to leave her there to remind myself. And I'm going to put in my payday while I'm here as well, which is on Thursday. She's so cute. I think I'll put her at the bottom. These kind of characters maybe should go at the bottom, I think. Like that. Now for Planner E Gemma, our little event, we have two this week. One's on Friday and one's on Sunday. So I might take this tiny one, super cute, and pop it on the Friday. I may not be able to go to the Friday one. Just depends on when work finishes. I'll pop this down here, and I'll just be able to write the time next to it. And then on Sunday, I'll put a bigger one. And they're usually in the afternoon, or I wonder what time it is. Oh, it's 10:30. Okay, cool. Then it's in the morning, which means that's going to be tricky with the park. Okay, it's stuck. I'm putting it there. Okay, cool. I'm going to put my weather icons over here because I'm going to probably going to save those for, I think I want to put them in the dailies. I'm not quite sure yet. All right. I wanted to use one of these new ones from Blush Budgie that I've not used before. And I wanted to use one just for general old working. And actually this week I haven't decided when I'm working from home and when I'm working in the office. So I'll just put her here, I think, on Tuesday. And then I can decide if I want to put another one in on this reverse side as well. Okay, let's put one of these bags on the weekend too. Oh, I'm thinking this one. I do love these. They're so pretty. I'm going to pop it down here. And let's sort out some planning as well. So, these are actually more about books than planning, I think. I'll take this one and put it on Saturday afternoon as like a plan with me kind of thing. I don't know actually whether I'll do it on Saturday or Sunday. And one of the reasons why I just wanted Saturday, Sunday really separate is because they do kind of combine into one for me for all of the things that I have to get done. So I'm quite happy to have it scattered and not be too day specific when I'm planning out what's happening. I'm going to put a water the plants sticker down just while I'm thinking about it. And I'll do that on the weekend, of course. I might put it at the top because I really just want to remember to get that done. Alright, so I think I need to make a start on some kind of to-do / focus thing on this side. And I'm going to use these bows again as like the top, I think top 3, maybe 5. Okay, so I've got like a top 5 kind of thing happening there. And I thought I might grab one of these mild liners to be like a separator. I'm gonna grab a larger one. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'll try it. It's just like a divider between the top section and the next section. And it's very kind of calm and small and, you know, unobtrusive, so I think it should be okay. And then over here I need to have some kind of to-do list, right? So just wondering what I can put. I don't think I need a proper to-do list. What I might use is one of these notes as like a header for that section. Probably didn't really need the mild liner in that case. I might just put this here. That mild liner will come up. Yes, it will. Okay, so I'll use that as like a running to-do list or whatever on the side here. Actually, what I might do is make this personal to-dos for the week that I can spread out across the week, because then that leaves me this section to really fill out all the actual to-dos for my crazy old job. Okay, so now I have this wayward mild liner I do want to just put somewhere. And this is going to be putting a sticker down for the sake of putting it down. Let's just whack you there. You're pretty cute. Okay, so that's kind of the basic plan, I think. I have a few other things that I can throw in here. So I've got this unicorn, these fabulous pinks, hearts, and these little rainbows and hearts and things. Plus, I've got all the hearts on this sheet as well. So let's start with the pink ones. Alright, I might just throw a couple of these on. I've got her down there, so she's a bit in the way. Let's put her in this corner. And then I might put one on this side as well. Just there. Now I wanted to use one of these unicorns who's just sitting on the couch watching TV. I'm trying to decide if that's a remote or actually a tissue box, and maybe it's a sick unicorn, but I'm going to go with TV. And I'm just going to put, I wanted to record what I'm watching and reading at the moment, so I thought I might just make that the little spot where I can do that. So here I'll just, for the week, what kind of things I'm watching and reading at the time. In fact, let's put one of these little book ones down as well, just to, you know, finish it off. And I might throw this notes, coffee and notes one down too, on a couple of days. I did want to put it on Monday, but this one here is already there, so I might not. I feel like I need to start putting some words in so that I know what's actually happening. Before that, I'm going to put some hearts down. Okay, that makes me quite happy. So now I really just need I need to write everything in, because, you know, I've got that situation where it's hard to tell left from right. I mean, it's not, but I don't have like a clear listy thing happening. And I do like a clear listy thing. So I've also brought with me my Paper Co folder. And I'm thinking I might have to dive in here to get either some dots for the notes, sorry, for the to-dos, or even, yeah, I think I might use these to-do stickers, these ones here. They're small, like they're not the width of the column or anything, but I think I don't care about that. I'm just going to add it like here, and then I can just list the things I want to do for that day underneath that. I think that should work. And I don't care about having them all the same height or anything, only because I've already made it a different height, but that's okay. And then I'll just have to decide what I want to do with the rest of the column, although I do have a lot of to-dos, so it may not be an issue, I think, in the long run. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm going to put a Primrose YouTube girl down. I feel like here and here are kind of similar. Like good similar things are happening. I might put her on this side actually. Kind of helps divide the page a little. Alright, I think I might leave it at that for the moment, and I'm going to write everything in and see how we go, and if I want to add more I can. So I will see you all again in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. It took me a little bit longer than I thought it would. I grabbed these pens. These are all of the mild liners and Tombows that May Paper Co has in her shop. And I thought I would try, what I thought I needed was a to-do list, and I needed some kind of way to mark, and I didn't want to put stickers down. So I swatched a few of these and a few other mild liners that I have as well, just here. And decided that this one, the second last one, that's a very pale pink right in the bottom, and then there's this fawn kind of colour, which is Tombow number 942. I decided that that was probably the best one for the job. So what I did was, and I think I really love it, was just made little marks with the brush pen for my to-do lists. And what I will do then is just tick them off, or use the little migrate arrow to mark those off. So let me walk you through how the week has turned out. I'll zoom us in and we'll take a look. So on the left hand side here I've got my this week with the top 5 things I want to focus on for work, and then I've put in 5 things for personal, but allowed that list to grow out longer as well. I've got 10 spots there. So that kind of gives me some big things to focus on for the week. And actually all of these work ones I have cascaded into the to-dos across the week. So Monday I have the one meeting in the morning. I've put in a few things to do. I've given myself 5 on each day, but plenty of room to add more should I need to. And then a meeting on Tuesday, space for more to-dos. And I've just used that Tombow, the same Tombow, to make a little mark there for reading and watching. I actually put those around the wrong way. I meant to put watching at the top because it gives me 2 spots and I watch way more than I read. And then the reading would be next to the books, but oh well, it is what it is. One meeting Wednesday and then a couple of to-dos. Plenty of space to add more there if I need to. I'll just go out a little so that we're completely in the frame here. And I really quite enjoy this washi across the bottom as well. I think it just matches the whole spread really, really nicely. And if I turn the page to the second spread, same again, meetings at the top and to-dos across the bottom on this page. Plenty of room down here. I do need to write the time in for Friday night's planner jam event, but I don't know what time it is. But what I will do is draw myself a little marker line so I can write planner jam in there like I did up here, planner e-jam on this one. So then that brings me to the weekend. I've just written a couple of things in there about going to the park. I've got to do a photo shoot on Saturday. I've put a couple of to-dos that I want to get done on the personal plannery kind of side of things, and then the content I'd like to get through on Sunday as well, or at least be thinking about for the following week if I can't get it done this week. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I wasn't sure as I was doing it. It kind of felt bare because I didn't have that full box thing happening this time. I didn't have all of those decorative things, which I'm kind of used to having. But I like that I don't have them this week. I kind of like that it's much more minimal in a way, but still cute because I've got the fun, cute little stickers in there, this little character, and I think my favorite one of the whole spread is this little guy here, and that was a friend just giving away some stickers. Actually, she gave me that one. I have thought about going through and putting in a few more mild liners, or where is it, or some of these pencils here, and I may just do that. We'll see how I go, but at the moment I'm quite happy with it the way it is. I like to have this extra kind of white space, especially on the weekend. I could have given myself more just by moving some of that stuff up, but it's okay. I kind of am okay with it. And plenty of space here. So what I've decided is I'm not going to use the dailies. I do have a couple in here, I think. I've got a few. So I can if I really want to, but I'm not going to set them up or make any plan to use them. I feel like that can get a bit overwhelming if you decide to do something but then don't want to do it. When I came to do this today, I realized I hadn't really done anything with those dailies last time, and I felt slightly bad. I don't know why, I shouldn't have, but I think this week with space here for the meetings, space here for the to-dos, and then extra space at the bottom of each day to take some notes if I want to, or extend those to-do lists. I really am hoping that will help out this week. And the colours are just lovely. I really love the blush. I love these little pops of hearts as well that we've got throughout the place. I think that's really nice. I love hearts. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things. So yeah, I'm happy with the way it turned out. Like I said, I wasn't sure as I was doing it. Maybe you could tell from my voice that I'm like, I'm not sure. I didn't know if I had enough stickers, which, how can you have enough stickers, hey? But I think it turned out well. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to write Planet E-Jam there and put the times in. And if you want to join those Planet E Jam events, we just hang out on Zoom and chat and craft and plan. So you can join from anywhere in the world. It's just the times might be difficult if you're in maybe the US and we're doing a, 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Australia. But anyway, have a look and see how the timing works if you do want to join. But everyone is welcome. So look forward to seeing you there if you want to pop in. Okay, like I said, let me know what you think. Keen to hear from you. And I will see you all again, actually much sooner than you think, I think, because I filmed a ton of content yesterday. So you'll have a few things popping up this week. And some of them are really exciting. Like the one coming up Tuesday, I'm hoping I can do it Tuesday, is a collaboration I did. Not really planner related, but I love it and I can't wait for you to see it. Okay, thanks guys. I'll see you all super soon. Bye.